Yeah, no, it's recorded.
Okay.
Okay. But anyway, if we talk about the strength, weaknesses, objective and threats, right? In terms of the strength of having like a CFD model that has been, built for flame synthesis. So all you need to do is basically to um, to extend that model, modify that model instead of building the model from scratch, right?
From
So
scratch? From scratch?
instead of building from scratch, you will basically
Yeah,
extend the existing model.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that is
That's
basically one of the
it was
strength.
a
Uh,
misunderstanding because I heard you said from scratch, so it's not from scratch.
Not from scratch, it's
Okay.
extending from the existing model. So
Yeah.
one of the strength related to that model is we have an existing
Yeah.
PhD student. If you begin on CFD within I don't know, maybe in next few months, that PhD student of mine from Nigeria, Ajani, will be able to, he has recorded some videos, yeah. So you can go over those videos and try to go through that model and get some hands on that model, and then obviously you can communicate with him on, if you have any issues, yeah.
Yeah, of
So
course, of
this is on
course.
CFD model.
After
Okay.
taking his permission, to contact him, of course.
I mean, he been contacting with some other undergraduate students also who is trying to adopt that model. So on your side also you can do that. And as far as Aspen HISIS is concerned, I don't know what your colleague over there in Iraq used last time, because that is also like a tools to that one is not Aspen HISIS, I believe. That one, but it has some features related to Aspen HISIS. Not Aspen HISIS, but I don't know, maybe Aspen Plus. But family of Aspen. That basically dealing with
Right.
chemical
I
process analysis that don't consider multi-dimensional nature like CFD. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, my colleague here, he's dealing with ANSYS, not Aspen HISIS. He have
Yeah,
just
but as I read that manuscript, it doesn't sound like NSYS, only NSYS. It has to have something else. That's why you can come up with I think some kind of economic analysis embedded into that manuscript. So
right.
NSYS alone cannot do that. I mean, NSYS CFD alone cannot do that. I don't know what other NSYS packages, but NCCFT will not be able to do it. You can check with him what kind of other NCS package he actually use. So that I like to put that as your strength also, because that is your colleague. Easy for you to communicate with him and learn about that tool, right?
You mean my colleague here? You want me to add him to our group, or did
No,
I
no, no.
understand?
I'm saying that I'm saying that
Uh-huh.
whatever tools he used, if you adopt a similar tool, then you have this company to help you along your way of learning that tool.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what
For
I'm
sure.
saying. Yeah?
For sure.
Uh,
I will meet him. I will meet him this week, and of course, I will talk with him about this.
yes, yes. And then in terms of Aspen, right now, Abbas is being trained by another Egyptian student who is still in UTM,
Mhm.
and he's also co-authoring some of the like one of the paper that we drafting now. Yeah, so you can either learn from Abbas or you can communicate with this student from UTM, to begin on Aspen. Yeah, so I think in terms of overall tools that we are using, we have one or two guys in our team who
Yeah,
can.
actually, I have a discussion with someone, with one of the Iraqi student in UTM, PhD student in UTM, but unfortunately, he was in the chemical engineering department. He mentioned to me that he has a friend there in chemical engineering. He have an idea about the Aspen HYSYS,
Yes.
not him exactly directly. So I think I will contact him again to see if he have some documents or some videos to learn this application.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Hmm, I will, inshallah. So your comment regarding to the POM table, it's good now.
Yes, I mean, I will provide normally detailed comments, but right now I can only provide the verbal comment first. Yeah. Uh, uh, and then provide the written comments later on. But let's share the screen with your PN table. We can have a chat more each one.
Yes, okay. Share the screen, right? So now you're seeing my screen, right?
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah. So this is the POM table, and I sent you the final copy through the Teams. I put at the end of the POM table the objectives and research questions, and then the overchange core research gap. So let's talk firstly about the POM table. Okay, shall we?
Yeah,
First
yeah,
of all,
exactly. So I this is the same version like what you have in the Teams, right?
yeah, this copy is already available on the Teams. I send
Yeah,
it to you.
that's what I saw before. Right now, we have it on the screen so that it's easy for us to discuss. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Mm.
So
Okay.
basically,
So can you just say a few things for each row in this table?
first of all, I have changed the title, and I check it with the video that you have sent to the email to our email concerning that doctor and UPM and Sunway University.
Yeah.
Uh, so this is the title, and this is 17 words only. Okay, so it will match the requirement. That's first. Okay.
Yeah.
Second, we
By the way, that talk is actually related to technical manuscript write up. May not always 100% applicable for thesis. But
of
anyway,
course I have
general
noticed that.
skills. Yeah, general skills. You can learn from those, and then you can assess your understanding based on the quiz that I shared. Yeah.
Yes, the market was 21 from 31.
21 of what?
21 of 31.
Yeah, okay. At least you learn something from there. That's the whole point.
Of course, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
At least I
Uh,
reviewed some information.
yeah, yeah. But in formulating the timetable, in formulating the title, did you somehow follow that method? Because Prof. Saidur Rahman actually teach about how to build that, how to formulate a timetable. Sorry, a title.
He was talking about formulating the title and the objectives and the problem statement and the scope and the conclusion. He was talking about each part of the papers, but it's same to the dissertation, but with some differences, which is the size of the number of the papers. I mean,
Yes, but then first he want us to list some keywords.
yeah, yeah, of
So
course, of course.
so you listed some keywords, and then from there you formulate your timetable, your title, eh?
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course, of course. I have
Okay.
some search.
Uh, so what was the keywords that you use? Let's say you got some
Keywords.
keywords or something.
Yeah, I wrote some about the gas turbine and mathematical modeling and computational modeling and fuel, energy, hydrogen blending, uh, combined cycle, ammonia cracking.
Okay, okay. But then we reduced it until we reached to this title, yeah?
Of course, I narrow it until I got the proper way to make some search about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I have made some search about some papers, and these papers it was related to the title and the problem statement and the objectives.
Yes, exactly. Okay. As far as the title, so far I have no comment. It's I think you have prepared a suitable one, yeah. Because you did mention about integrated techno-economic
Yeah,
analysis, which
PEA and
mm,
the
mm,
carbon capture.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fine for now. I think in terms of Aspen, which is doing chemical process modeling, we don't have to mention all of it inside the title. But it makes sense to have, because somehow Aspen analysis covers TEA
Yeah,
analysis as well. Yeah, so which makes sense. Okay, now go ahead. You can say a few words for each row. We have only three rows right here. You
yeah.
want to say a few words?
As you see, this is the problem statement. That was the first problem statement. It was extracted from the first objective and the second one and the third one. So you can see that I have three objectives and three problem statements. Each of them it has a methodology to continue this work. I don't know if you want me to read them, or can I give you just the brief about each of them and then proceed?
Just highlight important parts. For let's say for objective one, yeah.
Yes.
So
For
what
objective one, for
like
objective one, sorry, doctor. For objective one, I was thinking about something else, which is that question in the email that I have sent you. I wanted to make a brief or some background about how to protect the hydrogen. I mean, even
yes,
each the SMR or electrolysis or ammonia cracking, and then after giving that background to the readers, then we will choose the best or the optimal solution, which is the right pathway to to protect the hydrogen. So shall I do this step in the writing?
You mean start by focusing on hydrogen, is it?
Yeah, I'm talking about that hydrogen because there are many pathways to predict the hydrogen, the SMR or electrolysis or ammonia cracking. So we will choose one of them
Are you talking
to,
about production or
yeah, the hydrogen
production or consumption?
production, the hydrogen production. Hydrogen production.
Yeah, if you're talking about hydrogen production, yes, because hydrogen project production is an important element in this project.
Yeah, of course. This is the main
We have
idea.
we have various ways of producing hydrogen, including the one that we will use in this project, which is on ammonia cracking and
Hmm.
also thermochemical process. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are actually both ways. Uh, uh, of course, in the literature review, you will cover all mainstream ways of producing hydrogen.
Hmm.
But first we talk about in the main objective, we will focus on novel method that we propose.
Hmm. The novel method, I think it will be the SMR as a prediction for the hydrogen.
SMR is not really novel.
Yeah, but the infrastructure is different from the electrolysis. I checked the electrolysis, just like what was
The novel
some
one
papers.
will be uh, the novel one will be ammonia cracking with some modified what you call it, a catalyst or something. So that will be something novel. But SMR in the traditional way is not really novel.
Not really novel. Okay. I have checked one of the paper. It was talking about the electrolysis, but they were trying to use the electric power to produce by using oxygen, only oxygen, to reduce the carbon emission and NOx emission. They used no, not this one. Actually, the main two papers that I have read, and I assumed them as anchor paper. The first one, it was that one. Uh, the first one, it says, can I show you the papers?
Yeah, sure. Just open your Mendeley and then share the
Not
paper.
not in Mendeley now. It's not in Mendeley right now.
Not in Mendeley yet. Okay, never mind. Just show in whichever
Yeah.
form you have.
That was the first one. Uh, yeah, 2-1. That was the first one. It was the hybrid CFD techno-economic assessments of carbon capture combustion system integrated with PEM equalizer for efficient hydrogen production. That was the name of the paper. This paper, it was trying to make a competition between the steam and the carbon as uh, uh, as a reducer for the temperature in the combustion chamber. You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. And finally, they discovered that the carbon is the winner in this competition instead of the facing to the steam. the water steam, I mean. It was efficient, and they keep the combustion chamber in the range of the temperature. Uh,
Okay. Yes.
this one, this one, they tried to make they put a device to add the water and then get the steam and use it to reduce the temperature inside the combustion chamber. While the second method, it was by using the carbon. In this case, in the overall view, it was easiest way to capture the carbon and keep the temperature in the limitations.
I see. So this paper is using which tool?
This paper, it was using the Aspen Heights, I think, because I had it's complicated. I have some papers, but I didn't make some notes about them.
Then you you do you have your browser with you? You can just type notebook LM.
Okay.
Uh,
I use Notebook LM.
okay. Then if you want to just get a quick answer, you can go to the methodology and
That
just try to look for keyword related to the tools being used. Either it's
was
Aspen or something like that.
it was already done. I have made this. You can see the screen.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
So yeah, you can ask a quick question. What tools is being used in this analysis? This is not a review paper, right? This is just a regular technical paper.
this is the paper. This is exactly the same paper.
Okay, so this is not a review paper. So, but this is like a paper that discuss about one particular study only,
Yeah,
not like reviewing. You know,
that was the
not
research
review.
paper.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you ask Aspen, what their answer here?
What was the tools to make the simulation to make the simulation, or what was the question?
What was the tools being used for this for the analysis in this paper?
Hybrid CFD techno-economic methodology, computational fluid dynamics CFD tools. It was K epsilon SST.
So it's not Aspen, looks like. Number two,
Yes,
what
this
about
is
number two? Number one is CFD. Number two,
number two is thermodynamic modeling tools,
yeah. So they don't mention
electrochemical.
any.
Yeah.
They don't mention any software. Or you can just ask a quick question: is Aspen or similar tools being used in this study? Is Aspen or similar tools being used in this study? And other similar tools,
Another similar
yeah, tools being used in this study.
tools. Euros. I think it's only the CFD. I mean the ANSYS maybe. Yeah, because K epsilon is ANSYS, right? It's a
Yeah,
model.
okay. They all answers. K
Mm.
epsilon SST turbulence model. What was the answer for the last question?
They said they didn't mention what if it is Aspen Plus or any one or any application. Instead of this, the researchers depend on the methodology on a hybrid methodology to mix these tools.
Uh,
Uh, they said they used CFD for the fluid, for the mathematical CFD for the fluids to make this simulation for three-dimensional for the combustion chamber, and it included the models, some models like FMG and K epsilon, K omega SST finite, and the uh, limited volume, simple limited volume, and a hierarchy volume for solving the equations. And they used the simulation for the thermal CFD to estimate or to make assessment for this power plant, which were using Rankine cycle uh, to analyze the electrolysis. Is that right?
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's quite interesting because this one, in terms of the scope of the plant, is quite large, but still it has CFD in it. I
yeah.
think CFD is only employed for specific reactor, not for all. Uh, so
Specific
what was
place you mean about the combustion chamber, right?
maybe I don't know. Maybe this paper only employs CFD in certain reactor, which can be combustion chamber, but not the whole plant. Okay? Though this paper talk about the whole plant, seems like
Yeah, it was talking about the whole plant,
yeah.
but
But
it was
as far
making
as
but it
CFD is
was
concerned,
making a comparison. But it was making a comparison between between using carbon or I mean CO2 or the steam of the water.
yeah.
Yeah, and
So
finally, mhm. Sorry,
so
pardon.
basically, uh, it talks about the whole plan in terms of techno-economic analysis, but then when it comes to CFD, it only focuses on the combustion chamber.
Yeah, yeah. They were trying to analyze the combustion chamber, as you see here. Even they make some modification in the holes for the combustion chamber due to its length. Even they were trying to explain or to show the dimensions for the combustion chamber and where to put the holes to make more air to enter the combustion chamber and try uh, to preserve the swirl in a certain place because as you see here, they were trying to preserve the swirl, and they make thermodynamic or thermal analysis to check if the material of the combustion chamber it will melt or not.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Then
here they make
in the interesting part, because this is first time I myself came across a paper that combine TEA analysis with CFD. Yeah. So interesting question will be, how they are basically integrated, how CFD results is used in the TEA analysis or vice versa. How TEA analysis result is used in CFD. So if any of those, then that will be interesting to learn from, because you can apply a similar method in your project framework.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Uh,
this paper,
so
I will assume this paper as a anchor paper, or you suggest me another one.
yeah, you may, because there will be multiple anchor papers anyway. It's common to have multiple anchor papers. Maybe this will be anchor paper for integrated study that combine both TEA and CFD. But then, maybe you will have another paper, another
Yeah,
anchor study for CFD study alone. Yeah.
this one, this
Then,
one,
uh,
this one was the second one. That paper, it was the second one.
okay.
This one, the techno-economic and environmental evaluation of green hydrogen co-firing in 570 megawatt electricity gas turbine combined cycle power plant in Iraq.
Okay. So this will be quite interesting, because this actually relate the study to specific plant in Iraq. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Okay. So you can so far in your POM table, you're not indicating your attempt to relate your study to specific, thermal plant in anywhere in the world. We can make
So,
try to make it specific.
sorry, your voice was
That's a
interrupted.
possibility.
Your voice was interrupted. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Let me repeat again. In your POM table, you did not
Uh-huh.
indicate relationship between your study with a specific thermal plant or something. Yeah.
No, I
So
didn't mention.
so far, uh, so we have a general approach.
Yes, actually,
Then,
I
uh, uh,
intended to do this because previously when we were talking, you advised me, you said to me something that if we wanted to deal with a specific machine, then we have to take the authorization from this company. So instead of falling in this trap, I will try to be neutral and general for all the machines.
okay, yeah. It's just as far as the CFD is concerned, CFD, you always have to reveal your geometry, right? So normally, if you make your geometry specific to certain model, even though you don't mention the model name, but it will be quite obvious for those people who are already familiar with the combustor
Good.
geometry for different models. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
so what happened to that paper, the first paper that you talk about, right? Did that paper reveal the name of the model?
Sorry. The first paper?
Yeah, did the first paper reveal the name of the model of the combustor?
Yeah, it was an annular.
Yeah, but is it mentioning like MHI or Siemens or anything like that?
I don't remember. They I think they mentioned Siemens.
Yeah, if they mention Siemens, then they must have got some authority from Siemens to do that study then. Yeah.
Mhm.
In your case, because I know, because if we the good thing of us, our CFD, you know what? Because our CFD is not dealing with specific gas turbine model. We're not focusing on CFD of the combustor. Instead, we are focusing on the CFD of the carbon capture, which is a generic model. It doesn't belong to any company. It belongs to
That's
our
good.
group. Yeah.
That's
So
good. But
we
this is the carbon capture part. What about the combustion chamber?
no, yeah, based on your PM table, you don't plan for any CFD for combustion chamber.
Mm.
Yeah, because your CFD is pertaining to objective number 2 only, which focusing on carbon capture, not on the uh, Am I right? Because
Uh,
we
no, the
haven't gone
idea,
to-
no, the idea in my head is different because first of all, I was thinking about the stream of the fuel, which is starting from the combustion chamber to the transition piece, and then the bucket, and then to the exhaust part. There we will we will start to work with the carbon capture, and in the beginning, of course, we will deal with the fuel, which is the hydrogen or the hydrogen blending. So that was my idea about the pathway of our work.
Yeah, but if I read objective number 2 correctly, you say here that we characterize the performance of uh, of the thermochemical carbon capture, yeah, without
You mean
mentioning anything about the combustion, yeah, and that
you talk
is
about the second objective?
yes,
Yeah, to categorize the performance of the thermochemical carbon capture system using existing value. That was extracted from what you have said to me, that we have already a model in the university, and it can be used after making some modifications, right?
yeah, exactly. So that means we will not fall into the trap of stucking with any company that don't give us permission because we don't do
That's
CFD
right.
on their compressor,
Exactly. Yes,
right? So we are
exactly.
good.
We are what? We are sorry. We are
Yeah, we are good. We are good in
we
terms
are
of
good. Yes.
not
Yeah,
having
yeah, we are
risk
good.
in our project.
Yeah, of course, of course.
All right. Then let's talk about objective number 2 in more details. And so what you how you want to relate objective 2 with objective 1 then?
To make to what? So sorry to
Uh,
relate
how you relate objective 2 and objective 1?
how we relate. Um, we relate them. Mm, you mean the relation between them?
Yeah, exactly. Do you need like any result from CFD to be included into Aspen simulation or for techno-economic analysis? Obviously, we will need input from both CFD and Aspen. I think I can imagine that. But in particular, uh, that question need to be answered how you relate CFD results, which you plan for objective number 2, with what you have in objective 1 on Aspen simulation. So that will be important question. Never mind if you still not sure, how you relate them, but that's what's
To be
next
honest, not
to do.
sure. Mm.
Yeah, and then next, you can think about that and then try to, we will running the POM table anyway. Yeah.
So your voice was interrupted. Sorry.
I was saying that we will keep on refining the QM table as you figure out what was the relationship between objective 1 and objective 2.
So I'm expecting in this case that there is a relation also between objective three and objective two or objective one, right?
Yeah, exactly. There should be some relationship. Otherwise, they cannot be combined into one single project.
You are right. You're right.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. All right then. In terms of TEA analysis in objective 3, will you use any particular tools or it's a simple spreadsheet plan?
I think I will use the ANSYS because ANSYS is a specialist in this aspect, as I heard.
I don't know about ANSYS for TEA analysis. I know ANSYS for CFD or ANSYS for finite element analysis that covers the solid and also the fluid for multi-dimensional model. But then for TEA, I never come across. Do you have any have you come across any paper that doing TEA analysis using ANSYS? Because the previous paper,
Mm,
the first paper that you talk about, that one is basically using CFD only for combustor. The
yeah,
TEA analysis in that paper either is done using spreadsheet or some other software. You can check on that.
of course, I will make a new search about this. I will check.
Yeah, but I believe it will be either just a spreadsheet or MATLAB, or you can just but you don't need a multi-dimensional simulation like
Ah,
ANSYS.
you remind me by something by mentioning my MATLAB. Yes, I have heard that before. I have a discussion with one of my friends concerning this. He was dealing with MATLAB. Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, that will be one thing. Did you mention anything about optimization?
Optimization, it was inside the work because I tried to make them only three objectives, not like before. It was four objectives. So
You say,
I I tried to make them only three.
yeah. Okay, that's fine. I think right now you have your PM table quite clear. We will keep to this, and what will happen in the next few weeks is basically to find the research gap via extensive literature review. Yeah. So starting with the core papers, uh, starting with the core papers, we will start to go through the core papers one by one in each meeting until we feel confident on the research gap that we found. Yeah.
Okay, I will actually I have some draft about the research gap. I can show you now, but if you want me to may to have more papers to support that, then it's okay. Anyway, I
Yeah,
have it
because
right now.
it will not happen in one meeting. It will, we will need a series of meeting for that. So this draft for research gap, you already shared together with the POM table, is it?
Yeah, right, exactly. And at the
Okay,
end,
but now,
at the end.
yeah, now we are actually talking about chapter two of the thesis. Yeah. So you have gone through the example thesis, right, of Dr. Ikhwan or Dr. Talha, right?
I have saw the I have read some or
Yeah, yeah. But
I have
basically, in chapter two, we will plan our literature review topic by topic. Yeah. So this
yeah.
is what we will go through in the next meeting. But yes, obviously, our research gap will be derived from the key papers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So then, what you will do next is basically sharing, reports on various literature review that you have gone through. Yeah. You can just like you produce a table, something like that. But the main thing that we try to identify from this literature review is what is the gap, what is the shortcomings of the previous studies that you want to fill, and you want to claim that as your contribution to knowledge.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so okay.
Okay,
So
so keep on working. Then once I get some time, then I will put some comments on your PM table to begin with. But you can continue with. Looks like you are in the right direction now. You can continue with detailed stage review one by one. Okay.
actually, that's what I wanted to hear, that I'm in the right direction. That's all.
Yeah. I think you are, in terms of the, feasibility, this is quite feasible. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say this scope is very focused. Our TEA analysis makes sense. It covers the whole plant. There are a few other questions that we need to answer. On the CFD part, we requires validation. On the Aspen model, we also require some validation data, where that data will come from. So that is another question that need to be answered via literature review.
Okay. Okay.
You got me?
Yeah, I'm with you. I just wanted to hear that from you to confirm that I'm in the right way and what I will do in the next step for the next meeting.
Yeah. Okay. The next meeting will be more focused on literature review and then finding the research gap. Yeah. And
Definitely.
then once we find the research gap, then we may revise our objective again accordingly, revise our methodology accordingly in this PRM table. We keep on doing that until we finish writing chapter 2. Okay.
So for the current time, I cannot stand or rely on these objectives or the research questions that I have sent you to make my search to collect the references, right? Or should I proceed?
The objectives, yes, you can depends on your objectives now. That will be your main framework. Yeah. So that means, even though you found CFD works related to combustor, you just keep that in your mind, but you know that you will not do CFD on combustor. Yeah. Uh, though you can put that in your chapter 2, that's fine.
Hmm. So I will start making my search according to the research questions for current now for the current time, just to collect the references.
Yeah, the purpose of critical literature review is basically to find the right research questions. Yeah. But when you want to find the right research question, you must have like a draft of research question anyway, because that is your hypothesis, your assumption based on limited literature review that you have done. Once you do more detailed research review, you gain more knowledge, you gain more understanding. Sometimes, from the same paper, you come up with different research questions after you get a better understanding on the field.
But in this case, the references will be changed, right? Because I tried this before. If I changed one word, the search will be different.
Oh, yes, yes. I mean, the search for what? You search in what? Scopus or search in Google?
No, sometimes I search by Google Scholar. Sometimes I search in another applications. One of them is Elicit, if you have heard about it.
Yes, Enlisted is an AI with
Yeah,
AI model.
yeah.
I never used that one, but we have something which is more grounded. Yeah. One of the problem with AI model in general is the hallucination. Have you heard about hallucination?
Of course, I know, but that was I heard that about the ChatGPT. It can bring you or provide you some fake references, but I'm not doing this. I'm not going through this.
Yeah. That's why I think I don't know about Elicit. It's quite common. I heard few times about Elicit. Anyway, I think it is reliable. But what we ourselves in our team we have experience with is basically what we call Scopus AI. Scopus AI, they
Yeah,
are basically grounded on real publication because it belongs to Scopus. Yeah, and Scopus is actually a well-known online database for academic manuscripts, right? So you can use Scopus AI and then try to explore that. I hope that will be helpful during your literature review.
by the way, Doctor, Scopus is okay with UTM. What about triple E, IEEE, or uh,
IEEE, that one still don't have AI embedded into their database, but
no, no, I'm
Scopus
talking,
already.
I'm talking about our account, our university account, because sometimes I cannot find I mean, the references is not open access. So that's why I'm suffering from finding some specific references.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
of
So,
them hundred
in that
hundred
case,
dollar or $60.
in that case, you need to have quite few friends from different parts of the world. If you have friends in Saudi, friends in Europe, things like that, try to keep in touch with them so that they can fetch the paper for you. If you know that the paper, the database is subscribed by their universities, yeah. But
Right.
even with whatever UTM already subscribed, we have quite a significant size of database anyway.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that the UTM make some partnership with the Springer or something.
Yeah. So just use Scopus
Springer
first. If you
not
have
free, not free on Springer, not free.
no, for certain database of Springer, it's free for UTM. But then if you have any particular paper that you really wanted them, you try to list them and then share with your colleagues. See if someone can help you with that. I can also share with you a database that have access to some like paid manuscript, but they're quite limited also. Just have a check on it. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's good.
Okay. If that is it, I think we can stop right here. I'll see you inshallah next week.
Inshallah, Doctor. Good to hear from you. Glad to hear your voice and have this meeting with you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
So.